y'all, how you doing? How you been? My name is Tarquise. You can call me Toy, but welcome to my channel. First, I want to say Happy New Year. I am so thankful to be able to see another year, and I feel so incredibly blessed. New year, new me. You know what? No, let's back this up. New year, new deeds. New year, new mindset. New year, new accomplishments. New year, healing. New year, growth. Because let's be real, I am the same person I was just a few days ago. So I'm not going to come into this new year saying, oh, new year, new me. But what I want to do is I want to come into this year with a new outlook on life. I want to come into this year with more control. And I want to come into this year being more intentional about the decisions that I'm making with my life. We all have a lot of stuff going on with us. As long as we living in this body, as long as we living on this earth, we're going to have stuff that's going to come up against us. And I want to be in control. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean in control all by myself in my flesh. I mean in control as far as taking charge and knowing who is on my side, knowing who gives me power, knowing who strengthens me, knowing who gets me through. I'm at a point to where I am so ready to exit my lazy girl era. I'm coming into this with the intentions on restoring any past traumas. I'm done giving myself excuses. I need to be more intentional, but about my daily life. I need to be more intentional about the steps that I'm making every single day, about the decisions that I'm making every single day. Now, don't get me wrong. Nothing is going to change overnight. It's not about an overnight thing. What it is taking a step, one step at a time, okay? And accomplishing something every single day, rather it's small, rather it's big, rather it's just completing a project that I left behind, or folding some clothes, or getting rid of stuff. Whatever it is, I want to accomplish something every day. So we get caught up in daily living to the point to where we just don't take time for ourselves. I want to make sure that I'm taking time to focus on me. Another thing, and it's actually number one on my list, is my spirituality. Making sure that my relationship with God is growing, making sure that I include him in everything that I'm doing, making sure that he's a part of my life, that he's not just a part of my life, but he's controlling my life, that he's the one leading and guiding me. Health. Come on, y'all. We got to work on our health in 2025. I know, trust me, I know it's so easy like to go and go get this burger from McDonald's or whatever your favorite fast food place is. Like, trust me, I totally understand. But we have to be more intentional when it comes to our health. We are pressured basically to eat bad. And if you think about it, eating healthy, it's not convenient. It's not always easy, and sometimes it's not cost effective. It can be very expensive, and I do get it. Let's take the time and look into what is a healthier option. What is a easier, affordable, healthier option, guys? Like, we need to start focusing on our health. That's what I'm going to start doing. I need to really start focusing on my health. Self-love, guys. Self-love. This is something that a lot of us lack. We think that we don't, but a lot of us lack self-love, loving on us, who we are, who we're trying to become. Maybe we got to start loving us. We got to start loving who we are, how we think, and how great we are, and how great we can become. Self-forgiveness. There are so many of us walking around with guilt on our shoulders because we cannot forgive something that happened who knows how long ago. We cannot forgive ourselves because of a situation we put ourselves in. We cannot forgive ourselves because we are in a place that we may not want to be in. We cannot forgive ourselves because we're so stuck and caught into something that is holding us down, bringing us down, keeping us in a place that God does not want us in. We have to work on forgiving ourselves. Rest and relaxation. You deserve it. I deserve it. They deserve it. We all deserve rest and relaxation. Now, don't let it overtake you. Don't let it overcome your life where that's all you trying to do is just get in that bed, get up out them clothes and get in that bed and relax. No, that's not what I mean. But you gotta take time to just release it all. Clear your mind. Just relax and rest and just be refreshed. It is okay to take time out for you. And it's something that we need to prioritize. Taking pride in ourselves and how we treat ourselves. Okay, we are used to beating ourselves up. We are our worst critics. Okay? Love on you. Know that you are great. Treat yourself well. Sometimes we get really focused on how we look. Sometimes we're really focused on popularity, how people see us. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. It's nothing wrong with wanting people to see you at your best. It's nothing wrong with it. But what good is beauty if you have terrible health? And that could be physically, that could be mentally. Like, we running around trying to look good and we want to please people, or we want people to think that we look good and we got it all together. But in reality, our mental health is declining. But in reality, our physical health is declining. What is the sense of looking good if we're not feeling good? Practicing daily habits to become a greater me. We need to start practicing daily habits that is going to build us to a greater person. We need to start practicing daily habits that is going to help us, not just for the now, but for the later. For our children, for parents that we may need to help take care of, for nieces and nephews that we may need to be examples for friends that we need to be there for. We need to practice daily habits to be the best that we can be, so that when we do find ourselves in a situation, we will already know how to handle it. We will already know how to approach it, because this is something that we're already working on a daily basis. Fighting through fear. But you may be too afraid to step out. You may be too afraid to try something new. Or maybe you could be honest with yourself and just be like, you know what, I am fearful. You got to fight through that fear. It is not going to always be easy. It is not going to always be fun. But you got to think about yourself. You got to think about your life. You got to think about your future. You may have people that you're living for. You may have people that are looking up to you. You cannot help anybody if you're stuck in a fearful state. God does not give us the spirit of fear. Okay, that does not come from the Lord. That is from the enemy himself, to tear you down, to tear me down, to knock us off the course that God has set for us. You got to fight through that fear. Okay, when a situation arises, walk in it like, okay, I am afraid, but I'm going to walk with my head held high. And I'm going to get through this by any means necessary. I may tremble a little bit, but I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to persevere. I'm going to do it anyway. We got to fight through the fear. Do not let fear hold you back, because that is not for you. It is not of God. It was not meant for you. And don't get me wrong now. I don't mean cautiousness, because we do got to know to be cautious. I mean straight up fear, something that is holding you back from being great. Letting go of unnecessary baggage. We hold on to so much unnecessary baggage. We may think on it. It may be something that we feel like, oh, I need to hold on to this. Baby, it could be all the way down to stuff we are keeping laying around our house. Let go of it. If it serves you no purpose, let go of it. If it has not helped you within the last, let's say week, 2 weeks, let go of it. If it does not bring you clarity, let go of it. If it's not bringing you any type of strength, let go of it. We don't need it. You don't need it. I don't need it. Let go of unnecessary baggage. And this is going to be hard to say. It might just be people too. Reverse those negative thoughts. Okay? Reverse them. As soon as they try to enter into your mind, say, not today, devil. Reverse that negative thought. Because the devil, the first thing he does, what he does is he attacks the mind. He attacks your mind. Because your body, your everything is going to follow this. Reverse those negative thoughts. Protect your mind. Self-encouragement. Okay? When the negative thoughts come, self-encouragement. You have to encourage yourself. And if anybody listens to gospel, you know y'all know that song. I'm trying to think of who sings it, but the song is literally titled "Encourage Yourself." And the very first words to the song is, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And you do. Because the world is here to knock you down. We're living in a world that is literally just corrupt. To the point to where everything now is created to stir you in a negative direction. So you have to encourage yourself. We're dealing with negative people on a daily basis sometimes. You have to encourage yourself. We're dealing with health issues that may scare us. You have to encourage yourself. We're not in the place that we want to be in life sometimes, or this may be for a lot of us. You have to encourage yourself because it's never too late. You are meant for greater things. So if you feel as if there's something holding you back, these thoughts, these negative thoughts that's constantly in your head, stop it. Encourage yourself that that's not for you and that's not going to hold you back. Focus on more of a positive mindset. Holding on to stuff that serves me no purpose. I know I pretty much kind of said that before, but holding on to stuff that serves me no purpose. As far as the materialistic stuff, this is where I'm looking at in this area. Because I have so much stuff in my home that I don't even use. But I can't get rid of it because I'm like, oh, this is good. This is some good stuff. I paid my money on this. This is full. I haven't even used it yet. And honestly, it's been months most likely, and I haven't used it. So I'm holding on to stuff that serves me literally no purpose. Get rid of it. Let it go. If it's not serving you any purpose, let it go. Give it to somebody else or throw it in the trash because it ain't gonna do us no good. But let me tell you what it will do. It will cause you some stress. Pulling your hair out. Oh my God, what is all this stuff? Why is it here? Why do I have all this stuff? Let it go. We don't need it. Okay? It is time to declutter. Declutter the mind. Declutter our lives. Declutter our homes. We're holding on to too much stuff that is just unnecessary. 2025, we're doing something new. I'm working on a new me. I'm not the new me yet, but I'm working on a new me, okay? We're gonna get there. So I just ask you all to stick with me as I declutter. So as I declutter, you declutter with me. Stick with me as we continue to work on this positive mindset. Stick with me as we do some self-love, some self-encouraging, fighting through the fear, getting through hard stuff. Okay, stick with me. I got some stuff that I really want to just get rid of. I mean, let's say past traumas. Let's say self-hurt. Okay, self-hurt. And all of this stuff in my house that I just don't want no more, but I want it, but I don't want it, but I want it, but I don't want it. Okay? So, thank you for sticking with me through this video. I want to say we're going to have some fun. We're going to be learning this year because I want to be learning at all times. How can I be a better me? And how can I be a great example for the people around me? How can I be a good representation of God as far as the way that I walk, the way that I talk, the way that I dress, everything? I really want to switch some stuff up, and I am trying to become a new me, a better me, a greater me. So stick with me. Don't forget, guys, God loves you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I love y'all. See you in a little bit.